Okay, so in this video, we're going to look at difference of perfect squares. So we know what perfect squares are because in the last video, we already looked at perfect squares, which was this, x plus 2 squared. And we knew that that is x plus 2 times x plus 2, so it times itself. So we go x times x, which is x squared. Then we have x times 2, which is 2x. Then we took the second term, the 2 times x is another 2x, and then 2 times plus 2, which is plus 4, and we get x squared plus 4x plus 4. Now that's when both sets of brackets are exactly the same. Now the difference of perfect squares, now difference implies that both sets of brackets aren't the same, and that's what it is. If I have x plus 2, and then I'm going to go x minus 2. So both brackets are basically the same, except that the sign is different. So a plus in one bracket and a minus in the other. Doesn't matter which way around, but as long as they're different. So when we use our distributive law to multiply this out, we go x times x, which is x squared, x times minus 2, just minus 2x, and then we take our plus 2 and we times by x, which is plus 2x, and our plus 2 times minus 2, positive times a negative is a negative, 2 times 2 is 4. We collect our like terms, and we have x squared. Now this cancels each other out. Minus 2x plus 2x is 0, and we're left with minus 4. Let's see what happens when we do it with something a little bit more complicated. 2x plus 3, same in both brackets, 2x, except this one's negative. So we get 2x times 2x, 2 times 2 is 4, x times x is x squared, 2x times minus 3, so it's going to be minus 6x. Then we take our positive 3 and multiply it by 2x, get plus 2x, plus 6x. Okay, 3 times 2x is 6x. Then our plus 3 times minus 3, a positive times a negative is a negative, negative 6. We collect our like terms, and we're left with 4x squared. The bit in the middle cancels each other out, minus 6x plus 6x, and we're left with minus 6. So you can see what's happened here in both of these questions. The middle section is exactly the same, but with opposite sign. So it in turn cancels itself out. Let's look what happens when we use a standard form. So if I have a plus b, a minus b, a times a is a squared. A times minus b is minus ab. Then we do plus b times a is plus ab, and plus b times minus b is minus b squared. The middle two terms cancel each other out, so we're left with a squared minus b squared. So that is the rule now. The rule is, if we go back to our standard form, and it's the first, as long they have to be identical in both brackets except for one's positive and one's negative. And so the answer will be the first term squared minus the last term squared, because in difference of perfect squares, the middle two terms cancel each other out. Okay, well, good luck with that.